Hi guys, it's Legionero. Welcome back to my channel, and I would like to welcome all of my new subscribers. Thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. Today I want to do a fabric haul, and I also want to tell you about my plans for the BHM Pattern Designers Challenge. So I am one of the ambassadors for the challenge this year, and also these ladies are also ambassadors for the challenge. I will make sure I place all of their Instagram information, and as well as if they have a YouTube, I will place all of that in the description box below for you. If you are not aware, the BHM Pattern Designers Challenge, which stands for Black History Month Pattern Designers, is hosted by Natita of SewNaturalDane and Myra Lorraine of One So Sweet. I will link their information in the description box as well. They hosted this challenge last year. It was their first year hosting the challenge, and they're hosting the challenge again this year. And I was asked to be an ambassador, which I am so very honored. Thank you, ladies. And I know in my previous video about this, I told you about Style Sew Me patterns. So I wanted to go ahead and tell you about my plans, as well as do a fabric haul. So let me give you the rules for the challenge again, just in case. They will be in the description box below as well. For the challenge, you have to make something by a black pattern designer. And it can be sewing, it can be a knit garment, it can be a handbag. But the pattern has to be by a black pattern designer because it's Black History Month this month. In your entry, you have to tag SewNaturalDane and One So Sweet, and you have to use the hashtag BHM Pattern Designers. If you miss any of those things, then your entry won't be counted. So make sure you're using a pattern by a black pattern designer. Make sure you tag Natita at SewNaturalDane, as well as Myra Lorraine at One So Sweet, and use the hashtag BHM Pattern Designers when you post your garment or handbag or your knitted item, whatever you decide that you want to make. Your entries must be done by February 29th, all right? So if you post on March 1st, you won't be counted. Alright, so finally, I got my pattern, Style Sew Me patterns, and I think it has a glare, so I'm going to kind of move it around a little bit. Alright, this is her Lisa Loungewear pattern, and if the glare is too bad, I'll pop a picture on the screen of it. Alright, so this is her Lisa Loungewear pattern, and I'm going to do this view here, which is view A, and I'm going to make the top and the bottom. So see if I can turn it around to the back. That might be better, hopefully. But if not, again, I'll pop a picture on the screen for you. So I'm going to do view A, and they're the slim leg pants with the, oh gosh, what do you call the thing at the bottom? The ankle band, I think is what it's called. That's the view that I'm going to do of this pattern. Now I wanted to do the bomber jacket pattern by Beaute'J'Adore, but I couldn't get my hands on the pattern because it was out of print, and I was going to actually try to meet someone. They were giving me the pattern, but my schedule just didn't work out. So anyway, I'm using that Style Sew Me pattern. So let me show you the fabric that I got for it. Alright, so I'm not real sure which one of these first two fabrics I'm going to use, or if I'll have time to do all of them, because I have 3 different things here in my lab. Being very ambitious with only a week to go, right? So this black and white, I want to use this as the front part of my top, and then with black ponte knit sleeves, and then the black pants. So I either want to do this black and white. This is a ponte knit fabric from Fine Fabrics, and I got about 2 yards of it. So I'm either going to go with this one, or this one. I'm kind of leaning more towards this blue and black because I'm in love with blue. And then blue is the color of the year. I didn't know that. I was looking at something, I can't remember, but blue is the color for the year. So I may go with this blue and black, again with the black ponte knit sleeves, and then black bottoms, right? I also want to do one in red and black. I finally got some red ponte knit in my stash. You all remember I told you when I went to find fabrics I was going to stock up on red. I got 4 yards of red. I might use most of this for this challenge, but I got my red, right? And I got about 4 yards of this. And all 3 of those fabrics, the ponte knits, were $5.99 at Fine Fabrics. Fabrics are super cheap there. And then I want to use this as the middle part of the front and back bodice is what I'm trying to say. I keep saying the middle of the top, but it's the front and back bodice. You would think I didn't know how to sew or know sewing terms. But yes, I want to use this for the front and back bodice. And this is actually a jersey knit. So I want to use this for the bodice and then the red sleeves and the red pants. Alright, so those are the fabrics that I want to use for the BHM Pattern Designers Challenge, as well as the Style So Me Lisa Loungewear pattern. Unfortunately, if you haven't watched one of my fine fabric hauls before, they don't have a website where you can order fabric, which is sad. But if you're ever in the Atlanta area, definitely check them out because they have, it's a warehouse and you'll be so just, your mind will be blown when you walk in there. So let me show you what else I got from Fine Fabrics. This is in the remnant section. It's 1.5 yards and it was $3.99. Let me take this plastic off of it. Right, and I was thinking about making a handbag out of this. Alright, this will make for a good outside and a good lining for a handbag. I'm not sure what handbag pattern, but I just saw this in the remnant section. It was $3.99 for 1.5 yards, so I decided to grab it. Alright, flowers are kind of big, so it'll probably have to be a big bag. But we'll see. Or I may just use it as a lining. And it feels like it may be a canvas because it's nice and thick and sturdy. And last but not least, I got these zippers from Fine Fabrics. And I like using the longer zippers when I'm making bags. These aren't the wide tape. These aren't the actual purse zippers. They're just long zippers. And I use these for zipper pockets. And I make sure they're longer so I can cut it off wherever I need to for my zipper pockets. And these, I'm not sure how many inches these are because I just grabbed them, but they were only 45 cents. So, and they're pretty long. You know, in some places you can't get a zipper cheaper than $1. So I got some black and red zippers and they're pretty long for 45 cents each. So that's everything I got from Fine Fabrics. So let me show you what I got from Joannes, and I'm super excited about this fabric. Alright, so in the past I have made a couple of handbags and clutches and different things like that out of Falcon's fabric. And if you are familiar with the Falcon's fabric, it had the white background and then it had the red and black falcon on it, and the words Atlanta Falcon I think is in black. I'm not real sure. If I can find a picture of a purse I made, I'll pop it on the screen. But went into Joann's and I really wasn't looking for this fabric. I just happened upon it, and I say I'm quite excited, if you can't already tell. They now have Falcon's fabric with the red background. Okay. Let me contain my excitement. And the reason why I'm excited is because every time I did a vendor event or something like that, people would always ask me, you don't have a fabric that has the red background? Now I do. So I bought myself 5 yards and then my mom gifted me 2 yards. So I have 7 yards of this fabric. You ever been so excited about a fabric that now you don't even want to cut into it because you don't know what you want to make out of it? That's how I am. I have no idea what type of bag I'm going to make, but it has to be special because I don't know how long this fabric is going to be in stores. So I may even just go back and just get 2 or 3 yards just because I don't want it to run out and they don't make it anymore. So yes, super excited about this fabric. Okay. Also got some just black cotton cloth, broadcloth, and it was $2.79 a yard. It was on sale. It's usually $4.99. And I'll just use this. I'll back this with some SF101 interfacing. I can get that out for the insides of bags. Until I can get my hands on some waterproof canvas. That's my next purchase, some waterproof canvas. And y'all know my favorite thing, the Avengers. I got some Avengers fabric. And this is I'm doing a vendor event in April, and I can't think of the name of it. It's going to be here in Atlanta. I'll pop it on the screen, but I'm doing a vendor event, so I'm going to use this and some other superhero fabric that I have in my stash, and I'm going to make some different bags and accessories to take with me for that vendor event. Alright, and it just has the different characters on here. There's Iron Fist, Punisher, Luke Cage, Daredevil, Black Widow, Thor, Iron Man, Captain America, Spider-Man, Doctor Strange, Hulk, Black Panther, I think that's it. But yeah, it's just tiles of all of them. So more than likely I don't know how I'm going to cut this. I'm going to have to be strategic about how I cut this because one's going this way and the other one's going the opposite direction. So I didn't really realize that when I bought it, but it's okay. I'll figure it out. I'll figure something out. Alright. If you have any ideas for me, please let me know. Alright, so that's all of the fabric that I got. I bought fabric from Fine Fabrics as well as Joannes. The Joannes fabric I'll link in the description box below, everything that I can find. And I also put Fine Fabrics address in the description box below just in case you're in Atlanta or you plan on visiting Atlanta. You can go to Fine Fabrics. And those are also my plans for the BHM Pattern Designers Challenge. And once I get everything made, I will do a video revealing what I made and how everything came out. Alright, if you like this video, click the thumbs up button. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video.